Okay, so another little experiment I'm going to show to demonstrate chemical reactions. Again, we're going to stick with vitamin C tablets here just to keep things simple and on the same sort of topic here. I've got some vitamin C tablets here and we're going to look at how the carbon dioxide that they make can be used to extinguish a flame. And you can bring in ties with fire extinguishers here and how they work. So it's a nice little experiment for the pupils to try and to see, and like I say, it has links with fire safety as well, which is good. What I've got here is just a bowl. You can bring in just a normal bowl from home to do this experiment, but it needs to be relatively deep to hold a tea light candle. So you need to get hold of some tea light candles, but they're easy to come by, and a bowl, pretty simple to get hold of too. What we're going to do here is we're going to add the vitamin C tablets to water again, and again we get the chemical reaction, we get the carbon dioxide coming off. And the idea is that we're going to try and put out this candle here. If I light the candle to start with, and it may be worth doing this with the pupils just to show this first and talk about it. So the candle burns, and most pupils will be aware of that. And for anything to burn, it requires oxygen. So there's lots of oxygen round about the candle just now, which keeps it burning. But one way to put out fires is, of course, to use carbon dioxide to extinguish the flame. So that is what is in many fire extinguishers, carbon dioxide gas. And essentially we're going to recreate those conditions to put out this controlled fire here, if you like, with the little candle here. So I've got the candle burning there, but what we're going to do in a second is bring the camera in so that you can see exactly what I'm doing within the container here. Okay, so we've brought the camera in closer so you can see exactly what's going on here. Like I said before, you'll need some kind of cereal bowl to do this experiment, some water, a tea light candle, and your vitamin C tablets, and a match or a lighter to light the candle with. First thing you need to do is to add a little bit of water to the bowl. So I'm just going to pour that in. You don't need too much, just enough so that the vitamin C tablet can react with the water to make the carbon dioxide gas. Now, wax floats on water, so if I place that down, you'll notice that the candle floats on the surface of the water, like so. Then what we're going to do is we're going to light the candle, and the wax should burn. So we've got our flame there. And all we're going to do now is add little bits of vitamin C tablet around the edge of the water, which is going to generate carbon dioxide and hopefully put out the flame. One key point here is make sure that the level of water isn't too high, because if it is too high, your candle's obviously going to come up to the top of the bowl. When you add the vitamin C tablets, they're going to produce carbon dioxide, and the carbon dioxide is heavier than air, so it's going to want to just go over the side of the bowl and down across the desk. But by having it low down like this, the carbon dioxide will build up and will hopefully smother the flame and put it out. So I'm just going to take a vitamin C tablet like that, but rather than just place one in the edge there, one whole one, I'm just going to break it up into little bits. So it's probably better to add lots of little bits around the edge rather than one whole piece right in one place. So I'm just going to very simply place them in. Watch and not splash the water into the flame, otherwise it's going to be the water that puts out the flame rather than the carbon dioxide. Now if we just leave it for about 10 to 20 seconds, you'll probably notice it's starting to dim already, and within a matter of 10 seconds the flame's already gone out. You can hear the fizzing in the pupils again. You can point that out, that that's the gas that's coming off from the experiment, carbon dioxide. The carbon dioxide just now is sitting all around here, building up, and because the oxygen can't get to the flame anymore, it extinguishes the flame. And like I say, a very, very simple experiment. And you can tie that in again with fire extinguishers. You may want to point out to the pupils as they walk around the school to have a look at the fire extinguishers. Obviously tell them not to touch them, but if they look on the side of them, they may be able to see the words carbon dioxide or CO2 written on the side of it, and it's the same gas in the fire extinguisher that's been made in this experiment. So it's a simple little experiment, demonstrate a chemical reaction, and it's got a real life use in fire extinguishers.